To catch all the latest episodes, be sure to subscribe and ring that bell.
So I was having a pretty good morning. Had my whole routine down for the day. And then something came up that disrupted that whole schedule for the day. So it's like I had my puzzle put together. I knew what the puzzle was. I could look at it, but now the puzzle is in 1,000 pieces on the ground. And I've been crying and having all these feelings coming up, angry, depressed, sad, lonely. And I just want to self-sabotage the day. I have to get through the day somehow because people are counting on me, and I abhor external pressure. I can barely count on myself. I don't like it when other people count on me in my personal life. And then the thing that disrupted my routine for today was even more pressure. So I'm going to smoke. I'm hesitant to because I was having a really good day before shit hit the fan. And for some reason, I'm still trying to be like, I can get through the day without marijuana, but it's the only thing that's helping me function. And, if I don't, I feel like if I don't smoke, I'm going to just self-sabotage. I'm just going to eat all day. I'm going to binge eat. I'm going to nap. I'm going to sleep. And maybe not even fulfill my obligations, which will make me feel even worse, obviously, afterwards. So I'm going to go smoke, and I'll be back in a few.
5 minutes later.
So I just took one hit about 5 minutes ago, and can slowly start it. Can slowly feel it start to. My brain and my thought patterns are so rigid. They're so rigid that right now I can feel them slowly start to crumble away. It's like my brain is trapped in an iron cage. That basically sums up autism for me. It's like my brain is trapped in an iron cage, and I have to adhere to these strict rules and routines and weird habits and things to do that I really don't want to do. And with marijuana, with autism, my brain is in that rigid cage. I'm very I'm very, what's the word for not flexible? See, I'm obviously starting to feel the marijuana now. Inflexible, inflexible. Yeah, so my brain is in a rigid cage when I have autism. I always have autism, but then when I smoke, I can feel that cage start to get a little more wobbly, and pretty soon I can pull the bars far enough apart where my brain can leave the cage. And then, I'm more malleable, I'm more adaptable. I don't have all these inhibitions. I think with my autism, I have way too many inhibitions because I don't know the rules of this world. And I feel like I always have to suppress almost every part of who I am, so not, it's almost like I lose impulse control when I'm high, but in a good way. I lose impulse control. So I just, maybe that's why I feel free. I'm free from this cage, and I can be this true this Russell who doesn't care that so much about what other people think of him, because I care way too much about that when I'm sober with my autism and my mental illnesses. It's that Russell who can be his weird self and just Now I have to fear other people's reactions. It's this Russell. If I was sober right now, honestly, my mouth was starting to get dry, and if I was sober, if I was doing a video and my mouth was dry, uh, I wouldn't have drank any water because I would have been thinking so much about bringing this bottle into the picture and what people are going to think about it and what people are going to think of me, and am I just doing it right? That if I was sober, I wouldn't even picked up this bottle and drank it. And that's an example of an extreme inhibition. The inhibition is gone when I'm on weed, when I'm on marijuana. I took the bottle and drank the water because when my mouth was dry. But if I was sober, even though that would seem rational to do, I don't do it. And that's because a lot of what I do is irrational. And it's only apparent to me when I'm high. Because I'm in a different mental state. So I can look back at the quote unquote 24/7 Russell. And from this perspective, I can see, oh, wow. Yeah, I can really break down like what I'm doing. I have a very objective outlook on myself. So that's why I learn so much when I'm high. I've learned so much just in the past 3 months, but yeah, it just, I feel calm. I feel calm. My muscles actually feel relaxed, and I don't know when the last time that happened. There's a lot more I want to say, but this is just the first episode. So hopefully it gives you some more insight into maybe the thought patterns, the thinking patterns, the habits, the rituals, the routines of those on the spectrum, as well as those who have autism and mental illness. So hopefully that's what these videos will do. I'm not gonna, say marijuana is the answer for everybody. I'm not gonna even recommend it to anybody. What I'm gonna do in this video is give you another perspective on the human condition that is autism and mental illness. And how I'm going to do that, it is almost being like a narrator to my own sober life. So when I'm high, I'll get on here. I'll be able to look at that other Russell, that Russell 24/7 Russell, and break him down even more than I could if I was doing a video sober. So, yep, subscribe, like, comment, share. See, when I'm sober, I'm too humble. And when I say too humble, that almost sounds cocky. So I'm too humble. I'm humble. I'm the humblest, as our former president would say. It's God, former president. That sounds so good. Yeah. So I was saying, share, subscribe, comment. Let me know your true thoughts. But I was saying I wouldn't have said all that when I was sober because I don't know the rules. I feel like I'm being really arrogant when I say share and like, but I don't care about the rules when I'm high, and it feels good. So stay tuned. Thank you.